Hey everybody, it's Jack from Atlantis Water Gardens. Today we're in Morris Plains, New Jersey. We are going to be installing our 8-foot-long Patio Falls Pondless Waterfall package. If you want to learn more about that and you live in the northern New Jersey area, click on this link right here. It's going to take you to our project planner and you can see what one of these might cost in your own backyard. Now, as you can see, there are quite a few water features on this property already. These are all DIY ponds and waterfalls. They obviously love water. They wanted us to come in and kind of enhance everything and bring that little bit of a professional feel into this next water feature. We're gonna be starting back here in this flat area of ground. So what's great about this project is you're gonna get to see us build from a flat backyard into what it's going to be at the end of this video. We're gonna start up about 2 feet of elevation. We're gonna bring a nice big berm in here and have a waterfall originating from this point right here where I'm standing. It'll fall out and start to cascade and twist and turn down into our reservoir. Also on this waterfall, we are adding a spillway bowl. That's gonna go over here to the left-hand side, spilling in and joining that other waterfall before we get into our reservoir, which is going right here where I'm standing. We're gonna be putting in 5 small aqua blocks along with a pump vault. That's gonna be enough water storage to make this system function properly. Then from there, we're gonna do a little bit of integrating into the existing ponds. These walls are gonna be coming out in the front. We'll bring in some rock work to kind of make it cohesively fit with what's here existing. Step 1 is we're going to lay this out, get our shape for our waterfalls and streams, see where our reservoir has to go, and start digging.
All right, we are making some really good progress here this morning. Before lunch, we got our reservoir all dug in. We got it all packed. We filled all around it, even including these 2 corners here. And you can see in these 2 corners, we put gravel around our vault while we put dirt around the rest of it to pack it in. The reason we do that is because that there is a void space in there and we don't want to pull super tight on that liner. We don't want to risk any damage. We don't want to put any holes in it by pulling super tight. So instead, we put gravel on the inside, keeping that liner shape, following that curve, keeping it nice, keeping it smooth, uniform, just like the rest. The same thing we did over here. And then obviously right here are these nice uniform corners. So we can just take our dirt, butt right up to it and have no issues at all. So now this is all chalked in. This isn't going anywhere. Behind the excavator, we have a little selection of boulders. Colby and Joe, you can see all the way in the back, are starting to get the rest out of the dump truck. We're starting to bring everything back, getting our gravel, getting all of our supplies. Pretty soon, we're gonna start putting some rocks in here.
we are at the end of day one here. We're gonna be back here tomorrow to finish all this stuff, but I'm super excited to see all this running. Let me just show you and give you a little walkthrough of what we've done today. I am really excited to see this turn on, just because Dad's not here. It's just me and Boley working together, and everything's kind of just fitting together super well. All these pieces are just like big puzzle pieces. We put them really tight. There's a lot of tight rock work today. Super happy with how this all is coming out, but I'm excited because we've got a lot going on down in the bottom here, and we've got 2 waterfalls that are going to be up in the top here. One is going to be where our spillway bowl is going to be sitting, that big guy over there. We're going to put that up in this corner and make a little waterfall coming out of there, and we're going to sink that bowl way down, so just the edge, a couple inches above, is outside of the dirt, and the rest of it's going to be buried, and then we can get a nice smaller waterfall out of that bowl and create some little meandering stream coming down from there. It's going to meet up right on this left side of the rock here, and then we have a 22-inch spillway, which is over there. We're going to stick it up in this corner and make another kind of bigger waterfall because we have that 22 inches. So, and 5,000 gallons an hour coming out of there is going to be a good sized waterfall, which is going to be about an 8-inch drop each section on our way down from the top there. And that waterfall is going to converge down into this middle spillway where that other one's coming from, out of that spillway bowl. So I'm super excited to see what we do tomorrow. We've got a good selection of rocks. Joe's taking the rest of them out of the truck now. And then in this bottom section, we decided we're going to do a bib and have it spill over on this side and on this side as well. So I'm super excited to see all this come together and see what we end up with.
Did we really even show up to work if we didn't have an issue today? The track on the machine fell off. Colby was running back and forth. A rock got in there and it just popped the track right off. We spent the better part of the last hour fighting that thing, trying to get it back on. Finally, we got it back on. We ended up having to take all the grease out of it and pushing that back, but we got it on. So that's about an hour spent, but that's all right. We're gonna get this thing all finished up, all fixed up, and then we have the rest of this top waterfall to put in. We still have to put our bowl in. Boley and Joe are finishing this bottom section here, getting it all rocked in. Joe's putting our nice bib liner down there so that way we get a nice pool of water. That liner's gonna help that water pool up, and then we're gonna cut a little relief so that way that water has somewhere to go down into the aqua blocks, back to our pump, eventually recirculating the whole thing again. But Joe's gonna finish that up. Boley's doing some edge work here, placing a couple outcroppers. I'm gonna get to work on our plumbing in our vault behind Joe, get our pump installed, our check valve, get our 2-inch line running up this way, and then hopefully Colby has this thing all put together. We have some more waterfalls here and our bowl's almost ready to go in, because then we still have to plumb that up, get that all together. A lot to do, but that's all right. Let me put the camera down and let me get back to helping them. We are making some great progress here. We got our bowl in there. It's not leveled up yet, but under it we have our base. We buried that thing way in the ground. Can't even see it in there. We sunk that thing just about flush with that liner because we really want to hide it. We don't want to see the base, and we want to bring the gravel like right up to it, especially down there at the bottom. We don't want to ramp it up, make it look all ugly. We want it nice and flat and even. So we sunk that in there. It looks super cool. We got our frame rocks, the one on the back side there. That's just about the same height. One a little bit lower in the front. We're gonna bring some gravel around the back just to have a nice little relief. So God forbid any water did spill out the back, it does go back into the liner. So we're gonna take that, we're gonna sink it a couple inches into the ground, and up there is gonna be a big, big pool section because they have some bigger dogs and then there's some birds and everything all around here. So we wanna give them a nice spot to interact, a nice place to drink, lay down. So we're gonna make a nice big pool up there. Colby's gonna sink that spillway that he just buried. He's gonna sink it a couple inches, and then what's gonna happen is the water's gonna well up through it instead of just shooting out the front, making it look a whole lot more natural and making it a lot easier for us to disguise that. Things we still have to do is our plumbing. We still have to get our pump in here and run our plumbing all the way around. We have to get a couple more rocks along the side. This side looks a whole lot better than the other side, and we're foaming as we go. We're sealing up all these rocks behind and under them as we place them, so that way we can get a nice seal. We want all the water coming over these weir rocks that we're placing, not down and under the rest, so we're sealing them up as we go, but there's still plenty to do up there. We have a lot of plumbing work to do, and then we still have a ton of dirt to fan out, so let's get back to it.